And welcome back, folks. We had a gorgeous day after a couple of sprinkles, and I have two special pictures from viewers. This is Janet in Ansted. You can see the cumulonimbus clouds coming in early this morning and the haze around the sun from the smoke that we had in the atmosphere. It was pretty thick in Elkins. Thank you very much, Mary, for sending this. This was last evening as the sun was setting over the mountains in West Virginia. Now today we are all clear this evening. The cold front has pushed off towards the south and east. We still have a couple of showers up in Maryland and a couple of thunderstorms roaming east of I-95, but our wind direction is out of the northwest. It's a refreshing air mass, but we are not seeing the deep blue skies because we still have some of that smoke in the atmosphere. But the good news is going forward, that smoke plume is going to clear our region. So once we get into later tonight and especially the weekend, we will have clear skies to deal with. So brighter sunshine in your forecast going forward through the weekend. The drought is considerable here across the Corn Belt and the Plain States. This drought monitor was just updated yesterday. The moderate drought now extends through much of central and northern West Virginia. Northern Pocahontas is in that moderate drought. Most of the entire state of Maryland and Pennsylvania. As a matter of fact, Pennsylvania is under a drought watch right now. It's been pretty dry in that area. We are going to have a dry weekend, a bonus weekend to get out and enjoy the great weather. Go to the pools on Saturday, treat dad to a picnic, a barbecue on Sunday, temperatures in the lower 80s. And then this second storm system will start to move east, but we are going to develop a blocking pattern. What do I mean by that? High pressure anchored across the Canadian Maritimes, and this low will pull in Gulf moisture. We are going to be in the northern cusp of the shield of rain, but we are going to have occasional showers and storms late Monday and once again on Tuesday. And because of the increase in dew points and humidity, there could be some potential flash flooding in our region. This is something that we are definitely going to keep an eye on next week. High pressure, meanwhile, across the northeast with dry conditions. We are in the upper 60s to lower 70s all across the region. It is a gorgeous evening, and the heat will stay in Texas. It's 105 in San Angelo, and the heat is on with heat advisories likely continuing through the weekend. But we will have a pleasant Saturday, and then a strip of that warm air in Kansas City moves in our direction once we get into your Father's Day. Your 7-day forecast, mid-70s on Saturday, lower 80s on Sunday. Monday afternoon and Tuesday afternoon and evening is when we will have these showers and a couple of downpours that could potentially produce some flooding. And then finally that storm system eases to our south and east, and we dry it out a little bit Thursday and Friday with a high temperature near 80. Now, because we are going into the very wet season here in southern West Virginia, here's some advice on how to stay safe in case floodwaters threaten your area.
The storm system will stall over the area next week.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to bring repeated rounds of heavy rain that could potentially trigger flooding in our region.
More deaths occur due to flooding than any other thunderstorm-related hazard. More than half of all flood-related drownings occur when a car drives onto a flooded road. 6 inches of fast-moving water can knock over someone, while a foot of water will carry most cars away.
This is a prime example of a street with poor drainage that would likely pond with water during a heavy rain event.
Smaller streams like this one flood first. Then we get persistent heavy rainfall over time.
The creeks and streams often flood, such as this one behind us. This is Dunlop Creek in Glen Jean. We saw how easily flooding can occur with persistent downpours less than 1 month ago in Mercer County. Next week's pattern favors persistent heavy showers in the first part of the week, particularly along the West Virginia and Virginia border into Tazewell County. We will keep you posted if there's any flood watches or warnings issued. If you can't be in front of the television to get your weather alerts or see your forecast, download our Storm Watch 4 weather app. It's available in the Apple Store and Google Play. Also, keep up to date with our social media posts on Facebook.
I'm Storm Watch 4 Braden Petrie.
And Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill reporting for Newswatch.